Well, welcome into another SW Districts Career Mode episode, for another Sunday. Taking on Central Gorting in the Domestic 20 Overcomp along with a couple of other teams. We are pretty much cobbled together a team. A lot of players on international duty. We've got Manat, Madande, Sada, Swanepoel, Gibbs and Rutherford all on international duty for their respective countries. So I've had to sort of fill in the void with some of the players here. I'm going to bring in Smith because he's played a few games for us. He's played a one first-class game. But the team is pretty much cobbled together. It will probably struggle just a tad. So let's see how we go. Let's get straight into the episode here. Thank you for your patience for this episode. Been focused on the 2023 series, which this series is just put by the wayside at the moment. But we just want to start well. So we're going to have Ben de Bruin step up big time and get some runs. He is a senior statesman in the side. Telemarchus has missed a free hit. De Bruin is gone. That's a big blow. And the De Bruin on the other side gets the wicket. Ishmael Miller now. Telemarchus. 11 for 1. 12 for 1. Not a very quick start. And they need to get into gear, SW Districts. It's a short fire competition otherwise for them. They'll whip that away for 4. It's a good stroke. Miller will get that away for 4 as well. 25 for 1. Got some good players here, SW Districts. It's just putting it together. Maybe a bit weak in the batting today. We'll see how things go. 33 for 1. Telemarchus just getting into his work now. Very slow to start off. Phenomenal stroke. Getting that away for 4 is a great effort. 31 of 21, 6 of 6 for Miller. Can Telemarchus just get his side into something good? De Bruin strikes again, and Telemarchus, who got to 34 of 25, is gone. Brings Rubitorius in. Veteran in the side. Just been a good cover player over the seasons. Smoke, that's gone all the way for 6. Just want to be playing good cricket strokes around the ground, and we want to post something substantial. Pothas to Pretorius. Good stroke. Did he hit the stumps really, but yeah, it's out. 77 for 3. SW Districts in an interesting spot. The youngster Miller is going to have to step up here. Oh, he's out. He's shamefully out. He's gone for 26. Brings Mulder in. 82 for 4. Just got to try and bat as much as we can of these overs. Stridham's got the wicket, 86 for 5. SW District's falling over here. Smith on debut, Sean Smith. Board signing, I believe. 90 for 5. Hot and full. That's a lovely stroke. Good stroke again. That's 4 more. Julian's got the gone out. It's just not a good position here at the moment. 103 for 6. Of 9, Smith. You'll get that away for 4. That's a good stroke. Make sure the overs are batted out. Get something competitive on the board. He's taken on the fielder, and he's going to be well short of his ground. He'll go for 17. Brings Hudson in. 109 for 7. He's going to have to try and bat as many of these overs out as possible. Kahuni smashes it all the way for 6. Is a great stroke. He'll go for 7. Johnson and Hudson together. And Hudson's gone. It's just going to be a mediocre score. Brocker ends it, and we're out for 117. We have only batted 14.2 overs. It's not good enough. Hudson, senior man in the team, he's going to have to really step up with the ball in hand. He'll get the wicket to Smith. He's just got a wee bit of movement there. He's got Smith for 6. Crooks to Colo Cooks. Can we rattle them a wee bit? Lebenberg. Pretty much. Jonathan, I'm pretty sure he played for... No, he didn't. It must be another Lebenberg I'm thinking of. 39 for 3 is potentially the score. They're taking on the fielder at their own peril. That's gone. So Johnson, he will hopefully spark into life here, and we can get some wickets going. 1 over 15, very expensive. Mulder will have to come in. Do a bit of a roll here. Can we get some more wickets? 81 for 4, but just unfortunately don't have enough on the board. They can coast to this. Brocker 39-23, a very good innings. Bring back Hudson. 93 for 5 now. So, yeah, bit of a positive performance with the ball. Just the bat just was not good enough. 95 for 6, potentially. We're striking a few times. Get the pace of Kahuni in. There we go. We will take our defeat by 4 wickets. A good performance from Central with the ball. It's done a job. A wee bit of a scare with the bat, but they've composed themselves beautifully and have taken the win. So potentially only 3 games in this campaign until we get some players back. Would really help. Just got really players that shouldn't be in the team. But yeah, we'll just stick with that team and go to the next game against Western Province. Just got to bat a lot better in this game. We're fighting for survival in the 20 over comp. It's been a slow start. Ben de Bruyne is such a key man. He's got a truckload of experience. Marchus, who has admittedly played for South Africa. I thought he had played for South Africa, but he hasn't. But he's got a good first class average. He should be able to foot it at the level. Taking the fielder on. You have to be quick between wickets here. 21 without loss after 4. And now we're looking to pick up the run rates. 29 without loss. Picks it up beautifully. That's another 6. 35. Make that 39. So it's a good productive over here for SW Districts. Telemarchus again getting going. De Bruyne doing the play. He's only 28 Ben de Bruyne. He's got a lot of cricket in front of him. Ton of cricket. Smash. A few decent scores in his time. You want to be getting that average of 20 up though. It's far too low for his... man of his talents. Oh, that's just out. He's run out Telemarchus for 32. Again, a very nice wee innings. Not a big innings. 48 for 1 after 6. Miller will get that away for 4. $57 for 1. Full toss. Punish. 4 runs. It's only an average of 14 at this level. So 66 for 2. We rely a lot on our top order. Fortunately, they haven't got enough runs to really threaten here. But it's hard. It's hard when the salary, well, the budget doesn't sort of line up too well. We've got to cobble together a team, especially when some of our players get picked for South Africa and international teams. It's a good stroke. Back positively and set a big score if we can. Be an example that some of these experienced players can step up. 12 for Miller, 1 off 1 for Rupertorius. One bounce for it's a good stroke. The Sunker. Playing and missing. There, it's just a good wee spell of bowling here. 100 up for SW Districts. We're in a reasonable spot. Torres starting to get into his stride now. It's good. Find some very valuable runs. Miller's going to have to sort of conjure up a big score here, I think, if we are to get somewhat of a competitive score. Plays misses. 40 off 20, 17 off 11. So the run rate's really good at the moment. Just need this to be sustained. Gets that away for 4. It's a good stroke from him. Lucky edge away for 4. You got to take those. You whip that away. And that's 50 for Miller. Ishmael Miller. Good wee innings. 50 off 24 deliveries. 10 boundaries in that innings. Playing strikes all around the ground. That's his first maximum. Smoked again. This is what we need. Just a really good partnership. And one of our leading batsmen taking the reins a wee bit. We need a big score. I think we need over 200 to compete here. Rupertorius, his handy innings comes to an end of 19 off 14. Hanu Vajoinen is in now. He's out very cheaply. Ferreira strikes twice. Strikes again, and 141 for 5. The wheels are coming off. Sean Smith. This is why Miller is so important to this score. He's just got to keep batting. He's got to get 180. We're going to get 180 plus. We can. It's a good shot from Sean Smith. Looks like it's going to be out, unfortunately. Out for 7. 158 for 6. He's gone. Looks like it's a tumbling here. Miller, he might have to just sort of open up a wee bit. 63 for 7. He'll take the strike in this last over. Not going to run. Bit of a bizarre situation going on. Has he got enough on that? He does. 1 bounce 4. Get through to 168 for 7. 82 or 46 for Miller. That was a key score. He fell a wee bit apart in that innings. But that's a top score for Ishmael Miller. He really needed that score to kickstart that career. There. So 168 for 7. Is that going to be enough? Inform Hudson. Colo Crooks. Good play to stay alive here. And we're going to bring Mulder in at the other end. The veteran. It's a good delivery on Holland. One Mulder will strike. Three boundaries to Curson, but he has been castled there. Good delivery. Now for 27 or 16. 6 boundaries in that innings. Johnson now. Trying to keep the field up. We need to just break partnerships regularly. The wicket of Ferreira. 3 overs for 18. Johnson hasn't bowled too badly. Colo Croc's back. To bring one of the board signings in, see if he can take some wickets. 22 at 10.4 and over required. Hudson will come back in. Can Hudson deliver a wicket? 40 off 18. It's pretty much a game where Western Province are just behind the 8 ball. It's just been reasonably tight bowling. 35 off 12. I think the pressure's just gotten to Western Province here. We may be able to pill for a game. 137 for 5. 33 off 26 for Nasanka. And they need 31 off 6 deliveries. We are definitely the favourites. And we win by 14 runs. Very expensive last over. Rasmus bringing up 53 off 46. A wee bit slow. Only the 2 boundaries and a 6. It's kind of cost them the game there. And we pick up a vital win. A very vital win in the scheme of things. Because it just puts us a little bit ahead of Province. We just need to knock over Northern Cape in this final game. It's going to be a bit of a challenge, though. Get Ben de Bruyne a bit of batting practice. Where have we looked to see how our players been going? Obviously, South Africa. Got a few players. Prince Swanepoel. We've got Gibbs. Gibbs is a phenomenal player. Like, those averages are pretty crazy. Also got Manak there too. Pakistan. We've got to check Pakistan for Adil Sada. Sada been playing? No, Sada didn't play in that game. No way Sada is in those. Okay, that's a wee bit of a shame. Tyler Crooks is injured for a while. Madande is back. We'll definitely take Madande. We'll just bowl a part-timer. Just a strength. We just need to strengthen up our batting order. Like, he has played a couple of games. He hasn't played a game for SW District yet. But we'll get him in. Get him in, and we'll swap Smith out, I think. Yep, we'll bring in a spinner. So yeah, Lyle will get a debut. It's just chucking debuts to anyone willy-nilly, and hopefully they turn out for the best. Benfield and Stubbs, I've been around a long time. Need some wickets. Clive Madonna. Oh no, I've given him the new ball. He's not getting the new ball. Craven is gone. A good delivery from Hudson. Hudson continues to deliver those wickets. Andre Benfield gone. Gone for 7. Mulder. For 17 off that over. Spinner, and I don't know how the spinner will go, but he's going to have to defy expectations. 140 for 2. It's a pretty dominant display of batsmanship here. They've been hit to all parts here, have the SW District side. Stubbs is gone. Lyle will get a first wicket. 43 out of 24 for Stubbs. 88 out of 44 for Tobago Sillars. He's actually got a very respectful career at the moment. They are going well over 10 and over. Johnson will strike. For 12. Lyle will bowl out. He's going to get a couple wickets on his debut. It's absolutely scone that in the air. The bowler was after it before too. Out for 7. Credit to Johnson, 1 for 27. Not a bad performance there. We've sort of pegged it back a little bit. 100 for Sillars. That's his third 100 at the T20 level. And he'll be out one ball before the finish line. He's out for 117 off 62 deliveries. 10 fours, 5 sixes. Phenomenal innings. We need 207 to win this game. Afghanistan, Pakistan. Rakib. Not very good spell from Muhammad Rakib. That's his best bowling figures. First 5 for at international level. Gonna have to play out of our skin here. Without loss. Marches will get that away for 4. So, hey, we're out of the blocks. These two are going to have to really take on the bowling. That is just one bounce before the fielder. Ben de Bruyne considering himself quite lucky. Marches is gone. Ishmael Miller. Played pretty well in the last game. Just finding the feet at the T20 level. Bendebrun gone. That is pretty disastrous if you ask me. We are falling apart here in the run chase. One bounce. 17 for 2. Yeah, we've got to get the thing into gear. The innings. Someone's going to have to play a blinder. One for 2. Gone. It's just a performance to forget. Pretty patched up team though. Like, we've commendably won a game. Torres is out for 16. Clive Madande on debut. Get the one game in the campaign before he has to exit. He'll go for 4. 43 for 5. Can we get a bit of respectability in that scoreline? That'll be our goal now. Set away for 4. It's a good stroke. $64 for 7. Enough said about the game. We've just been outclassed. We're outclassed in 2 of the games, really. Like, just the quality players that we have away has just really hurt the charge of this team. We're going to be out for a very low score here. 69 for 9. We're not ever going to bat 10 overs. But John needs to get a bit of respect on that score line for us. It's a couple of beautiful drives. QEPR. It's good batting from the keeper. Johnson gets amongst the act as well. 89 for 9. 90 for 9 now. It's the biggest partnership probably of the innings. Yeah, it is. It's an all-time record partnership as well. Got to 100 anyway, so a bit of respectability from these two. And they'll just keep going about their work here. 3 for 19 for Kidwell. I think Kidwell may have just ended the innings. He has. Johnson gone for 17. He ends up being second top scorer. Bajoon, 36-17, bowled out for 104. And the campaign will come to an end. And that brings the wrap to the season. We'll be back with the season review. So smash the like button, share with a friend. And we'll see you next time for more SW Districts Cricket.